Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. Welcome back to my channel. I swear this video is not going to be 2 hours long. Honestly, I don't think that I have 2 hours left of anything to say on this situation. So the fact that I'm even having to come and give you guys this update, honestly thought that I was going to be sitting down to record a video about Michaela bitching about the fact that people are like onto her with the fact that she's like lying about sponsorships and shit over on her TikTok. But I am here to give you guys an update on what has been going on behind the scenes and just in general since my last video that I posted about the brand owner that's trying to ruin my life. Well, you may not be surprised to know this, but she is still up to her old tricks. She is still trying to do that. But there is just not an update about the ex-friend. Oh no, we have an update about the boyfriend. Now I want to say this. I don't know if they are still together. It would actually be even more sad if they were not still together, considering he was able to axe out all of her friends within 17 days. So if they aren't still together and they're still both trying to do this behind the scenes, girl, y'all are made for each other. Maybe you guys should get back together. I think it'd be great. Before I do get into this video though, I do want to remind everyone to please do not send hate to anyone that I discuss in this video. It is not what this is meant for. I am literally just discussing the bullshit that is still going on since September. We are in December now, almost into the new year, and we are still having to put up with this bullshit. This is the most high school juvenile bullshit, and these people are in their 50s. I'm not hating on people that are in their 50s because I know that one day, God willing, I will be at that age, so I'm not hating on that. I'm just saying that they should know better, you know? I feel like I need to give a little bit of a backstory, like a refresher before I actually get into this video for the people that don't remember or just didn't watch my other video, which is linked down below. You should definitely check it out if you have literally 2 hours of your life to fucking spend on watching a video. Put it on while you're washing the dishes, put it on while you're doing the laundry, girl. It is... There's a lot of receipts in it. So the TLDR is myself as well as my partner Dustin Daly lived in Texas with a brand owner up until September of 2023. The reason that we left Texas so abruptly was because our ex-friend, the brand owner, decided that she was going to go onto Tinder and start dating around, which was great. We were happy that she was getting out of the house and potentially dusting off the cobwebs. And basically she met her own version of, in my opinion, as well as all of her other close friends' opinions, because we did bring this to her attention, she met her own version of the Tinder swindler. So there were many red flags that came out of our ex-friend, the brand owner's mouth when she was telling myself, Dustin, and all of her other close friends how amazing this man was that she met on Tinder. A few of them are, but of course not limited to. I'm not going to say all of them. These are just my personal favorites. That this man allegedly was at one time the CEO of Deutsche Bank, allegedly was at one time the CEO of AMD Processors, and apparently, allegedly, he turned down a $1.2 million job like a week into their relationship because he wanted to focus on the budding love with this new lady that he had met. Isn't that touching? Aren't you guys just like in awe? Aren't you jealous? You guys should be so jealous. Oh my God, she met herself a winner. Long story short is our ex-friend gave us this man's first and last name as well as this business that he owned. Gave it to us so that we would look him up on a website called Truth Finder, a website that she really does love to frequent. We looked him up and sat our ex-friend down and presented her with all this information about this man and how things were not lining up that he was telling her that then she was telling us. She didn't like what we had to say. She immediately ran back over to his house to grovel, to beg for him back because apparently he broke up with her after she ran into her bedroom and told him everything that we had to say. This was on September 16th of 2023. Dustin and myself moved out of Texas on September 20th of 2023. Literally 4 days we were out of that house, literally left all of our furniture so that the employee of our ex-friend could get it because she needed a new bed, which the ex-friend literally tried to make it this whole ordeal for her to get. So ridiculous, but that's neither here nor there. You would think that this would have stopped completely when Dustin and myself pulled out of the driveway in Texas and we were leaving to get the fuck out of there. But that's just when the fun began, apparently. So one of the stories that this man likes to tell is that his 18-year-old daughter is so scared for her life because of his ex-wife that he is currently going through a divorce with. The same divorce that him, a millionaire, is self-representing in because he does not want the courts to think that he has any special treatment. That is literally what our ex-friend said about him. Said that he is more than capable of representing himself in a divorce and that the reason that he was doing so is because he did not want to be seen as having any special treatment because he is so revered in the community. The reason that I bring the daughter up again is because on September 19th of 2023, I woke up to a text message from this man, the one that I was literally telling the ex-friend made me uncomfortable, made Dustin uncomfortable, made all of her close friends uncomfortable, and that he was probably bad news. She gave him my personal phone number so he could send me a long book of a text message trying to victimize himself as well as his daughter, saying a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of lies. But the two things that I touched on in my video, like the two main takeaways from his text message, message was that he said that when his daughter woke up, he was going to go and he was going to be seeking a restraining order against myself, Dustin, and our friend Vanessa. And then later in the message, he said that his life is not one of our YouTube dramas. But then in the next sentence, he went on to say, I will be sitting down to make my own videos. Well, I'm here to remind everyone that there was never a fucking restraining order. There was never a fucking cease and desist. And there was never a lawsuit that this man was trying to present to us. One, there was a gate on the house. Our ex-friend would have given them the code to come in and serve us while we were there packing up our shit to remove ourselves from a toxic and dangerous situation. Another reason as to why the restraining order was complete bullshit from jump. I don't understand how anyone believed it. The same day that that man sent the text message saying that when his daughter woke up, because she was so stressed out when she woke up, they were going to go and they were going to seek the restraining order. He sent her to the house with our ex-friend so they could go in and out of the gate 5 times within less than a 30-minute span. I showed you guys the receipt in the last video to try to catch Dustin and myself slipping and catch us in a situation to potentially put us in jail. And let's not forget the reason as to why the daughter had to come to the house with our ex-friend. That was because this man convinced our ex-friend, and the employees of our ex-friend actually heard him say this over speakerphone, that he did not want our ex-friend coming to the house by herself because we could be drugging her or we could be poisoning her. So it's always just been so comical to me how anybody believed that there was a restraining order situation going on when that man was saying that his daughter was so scared that she has to go and get one, but he sent her into the house with our ex-friend on the same day that he said that. Wow. Ugh. Could it be that you actually did not have a reason to get a restraining order and that's what you were hoping for? You were hoping for a reaction. You were hoping to try to catch us. Fucking stupid. So after the new boyfriend realized that nobody online was believing the fact that there was a cease and desist, a restraining order, or even a lawsuit in the works, he decided that he was going to take matters into his own hands. He actually reached out to a few drama channels himself. I told you guys in the last video, he reached out to Drama Investigator numerous times. She actually uploaded 2 videos about the matter. One was just going over public receipts, and the second one was reading off the emails that he actually sent her. And then after the video was not going the way that I guess he was expecting, he decided to put in a false copyright claim to actually have the video removed and taken down. Lucky for everyone out there that is interested, I do have the video downloaded and will be uploading it over on Dropbox for everyone that's interested. Now, the reason that I'm even bringing any of this up is because the boyfriend is back. Again, I don't know if they're still together, which if they're not, that makes this so much worse. Like, how awful for you. The boyfriend made an unlisted YouTube short and he was putting it down in my comment section. Now, I can only imagine that the reason that he was putting it in the comment section on unlisted, maybe he doesn't know that you have to hit public, but I do think because false copyright claims, you guys know, we were just talking about Drama Investigator's video, I think that he might be hoping that I'm going to put that video clip into my video so he could try to claim it in some way. Sweetie, we're seasoned over here. Okay. So in this YouTube short, this man had the audacity, gall, and the motherfucking gumption to look straight in the camera, not sure what was going on, looked a little disheveled, to be completely honest. I'm not going to put the actual video clip in this. I'm going to put the audio, but if you guys want to go over to my Twitter, which I am going to link down below, I actually uploaded it over there for you guys as well. But you are more than welcome to go over to Twitter and put a face to the boyfriend, because again, in my last video, I did not show a picture of this man. I did not show this man's full username on social media. I did not show this man's YouTube channel. The most that anyone saw on any screenshot that had anything to do with that man was his first name. So no one knew who this man was. Nobody was out there looking like, oh, what does this man look like? Let's find all of his personal details. Nobody was doing that. But he wants to get involved in the drama, the same drama that he said that his life is not, but he was going to start doing an Omni Media production called Project Shady Nick, which, can we just talk about Project Shady Nick real quick? Because in this short that he uploaded to YouTube, he said that the video that I put out was nothing more than lies. Everything was lies. And it's just going to add to this very, very expensive lawsuit that he has coming for us.
Hey, Nick Snyder, you need to stop making up stories, putting out videos filled with lies about things that you know nothing about, that you have absolutely no evidence of. All you're putting out is defamatory comments of something that somebody may have said to you, that somebody wouldn't even be me. So by putting out videos with statements of facts that are highly inaccurate, you're going to be the target of a very, very high-cost lawsuit. Stop. Don't talk about things you don't know. Don't talk about things you don't verify. Don't talk about hearsay. Check your facts before you talk. Again, Nick, stop. stop.
Well, that's very interesting that you're trying to say that there is a lawsuit coming from you once again. So I would like you to present your lawyer, who is probably yourself, because let's not forget, you don't want the courts to think that you have any kind of like special treatment because you're so revered, right? Well, you tweeted out the following. The one good thing that emerged from this drama is that so many people burned by Nick Snyder, Dusty, and Paige came together. Project Shady Nick will debut soon. It will be an amazingly well-documented omni-media presence about his lies, misdeeds, covers up, backstab. Thank you for the invite. Now, you went on to say, having just learned that Nick Snyder, Dusty, and Paige felt that it was a great idea to have their followers contact my company's clients, the ones listed in case studies, etc., I now feel it's okay to reach out to employers, sponsors, suppliers, etc. Let the games begin. So is that you telling on yourself that you're trying to ruin our form of income, that you're trying to ruin our lives? And then we have the documented proof because you sent emails out to drama channels and you have tried to get in contact with numerous drama channels, Drama Investigator, Tea Time. I could go on. So we have all of this actual evidence and all this actual proof that you're trying to destroy us, right? We have all of that. So what exactly is your lawsuit? Because no one knew who the you were. No one knew who the I was talking about in that video. They knew about the ex-friend. Oh, and let's also not forget when you accused myself as well as my partner Dustin of illegally installing a camera to monitor our ex-friend inside of her bedroom. And then also, what was it? The cameras that were installed inside of the bathrooms because I wanted to be caught sniffing drugs. Let's also not forget, sir, that you tried to tell people that you witnessed such hard and heavy drug use. There are only two takeaways from this short that this douchebag uploaded. One, you kept trying to put emphasis on the fact that there is going to be a very, very lengthy, expensive lawsuit. I think you should put your money where your mouth is, literally, not just a figure of speech. Because when I paused that video, sir, you claim that you're a multi-millionaire. What the fuck is going on in your mouth? And number two, if you are currently still with our ex-friend, I think that you should really do her a solid. Now, I know there is a lot of drama revolving the photos of Paige's auntie that passed away and the hair AF. She has asked to have those removed. Of course, the ex-friend is trying to put up a fight about it, saying that she's just trying to prove a point. That's what she's telling her employees. Why don't you, instead of trying to insert yourself further into this drama, why don't you start taking hair AF so you can actually help to replace the photos that have now been removed?